Now I know what you're thinking, Sefhi. Why the fuck do you sound like if you were imprisoned on a gulag right now? My cat broke my mic, so we're using the one on my headset, right? That's it. Short video today. We're gonna be going over the tier list and reroll for Elpis. I'll make a separate video tomorrow complaining about the changes in global because I don't like them. They are pretty bad. They are really bad impact. But let's talk a little bit about the day one tier list and the reroll targets, in my opinion, that are worth getting. So before we start, as usual, hello there, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic, of course, Elpis. Fallen Star, Beginner's Guide, or Reroll plus the tier list. Now, there is a few things that have changed for Global regarding what characters we can get, and this also changes what characters you should be rerolling for. So, first of all, Star Recruitment, you can either skip it or pull here, whatever you prefer. In here, you can pick any character but Kaguya. Kaguya is the only one that I will say skip, don't get her, get either Teostra, Timmy, or Souffle. I wouldn't reroll for any of these characters. If you reroll, the pool right now is either you go into the general banner or into one of the rate ups, which would be Ghost Samurai, would be Freya, or would be Arlen. Arlen is a healer, not really worth going for her. You can get basically the best healer for free in the game, which is going to be right here. You will get an item on your inventory that you will be able to select any character 1 to 4 stars. Pick Psycho, best healer in the game, and you will get her for free basically. So no reason to re-roll or pull for Arlen so early in the game. When it comes to Freya, she's a nice DPS. You could be going for her. She is a ranger, aka a ghost hunter in this game. She deals great damage and she becomes a machine gun when she's using her ultimate. And then the best, arguably one of the best characters in the game right now, Ghost Samurai. Absolutely, I would recommend re-rolling for her. She is a tank. She heals herself, she puts a shield with damage reduction on everyone on the team, and she deals pretty good damage. Now, if you don't like Ghost Samurai for any reason, and you don't want to go for Freya, there is not a lot of characters. You could be going on the standard banner to reroll, but a lot of the characters here are not really worth going for. So, for example, Delis is a nice character. You could be going for her. Again, same thing, a nice damage dealer. She's at the same level as the free characters you can get, like Teostra and, like, for example, Timmy. You could also be going for the one of the best tanks in the game, which is going to be Jessica. She should be a 20-second. Yes, they didn't change it. She's a 20-second, so you can run her as your only tank if you want. So she's a nice target, but lower priority. Outside of Jessica, outside of Delis, I'm gonna be 100% honest. The rest of the characters are not that great. You get Ghost Queen for free, so no reason to go for her. And then Lexi is a nice melee character, but it's not priority. We'll get better Void Blades, which is warriors, pretty soon, so no reason to go for her. The best character to go on the standard banner, if you want to reroll for, it's going to be Ivory Win. She is by far the best character in the game right now. The best two characters right now are going to be Ivory Win and it's going to be Ghost Samurai. And those are the only two characters that I will say, yes, go for them and actually reroll for them, right? They're actually worth the reroll. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of RNG regarding if you get lucky on this or not. Okay, it is what it is. When it comes to lower rarity characters, they have changed them from the Japanese version. So if you are getting Psycho for free, on your first pull, it's guaranteed you are getting CL. She's also a nice character. I would recommend you use her, at least for now. You can use her for a little bit until you get something else. She's a nice archer, and she has a nice ultimate as well, so you can use her. And then Psycho is the best healer, like I was saying, no reason not to use her. Anything else lower rarity is going to be more of a preference than actual utility and being decent units. Those are the two best ones. You could be using Seki if you have no other healer or you don't like CL for any reason, but Seki is limited how much she can heal. She will only heal 3 times per battle outside of her ultimate. So it's a little bit more of a situational healer, I will say, rather than your main one that you will use. Maybe for a second team, long term, for the rates that we will be getting, she could be a nice one. That's it about the reroll, though. Let's talk a little bit about the tier list, and then we can go also into a few packs that I would recommend buying or not. And there is not a lot of things, honestly, that I would recommend buying in this game, considering how stingy they've been with the global rewards, but that's just me. So that's it about rerolling. Like I was saying, global only worth going for Ivory Win or Ghost Samurai, nothing else. And when it comes to the tier list, obviously both Ghost Samurai and Ivory Win will be T0 characters, right? Jessica and Psycho are also here. The other characters are not available in global yet. Astraea is not here. Inelis is not here. Leon, which is another great melee character, is not here. So a lot of these units are not going to be available for a little bit. That includes also the collaboration characters that maybe will get soon. Hopefully they actually run a collaboration for Global 2 and they don't forget about it. But as you can see, a lot of the characters that you can get early on are actually T1 units, versatile characters you can use and they will be performing properly. In here you have Timmy, Teostra, Delis, Freya, Ghost Samurai, Lexi, like I was saying early, so Fle, the other one you can get on the selector. So all those characters you can go for them and they will be performing fantastically, no problems. Nebula, I don't remember if she's available in global or not already. I've been a little bit distracted with what character we can get. I don't know if you can get Nebula on global or not. If you can, she's a great unit. Everything else is more of a either decent synergies or you can just skip for now. The Japanese server is not that far ahead compared to global. It's only a 6-month difference. So you can use this as a good reference as to what global will be getting and what characters you can be pulling for or completely skipping. And that includes Arlen, as you can see, she's right here as a T3 character, as a filler. That's what I was saying. I wouldn't really recommend pulling for her or going too hard. If you like her, absolutely go for it. I'm trying to get her because I would like to get a copy of each character if possible, but that's already a lot of if possible. Speaking of Nebula, let me see. Yeah, she is here. She is an actual nice mage for a 4-star character and she can compete damage output wise with some of the 5 stars. That's that about the reroll. That's it about the tier list. You guys have a link, of course, for my website on the description. As usual, you can just go there and check the tier list, check the character database, check the beginner guide with a lot of tips and tricks on how the game early on works and what you should be focusing on as well, right? Let's talk a little bit about packs that I will say you can buy. There is a one pack, one of these limited packs for $1 that includes a multi. That is pretty nice. There is also obviously the usual monthly card that is always going to be pretty good. You're going to be getting every single day 150 gems and 2 of these daily extra stamina potions. You're also getting 6 of these originites that can be used to buy skins later on. These skins have been nerfed because on global, or sorry, on the Japanese server, you can get a lot more. I haven't gotten a single one in global. They literally don't give you a single one in global. And in JP, every time you are clicking for the first time resource stages, you are getting them. So that's kind of crazy. Events also don't give you this currency. Again, there is so many changes with the Japanese server that I will say outside the monthly card, outside the battle pass, if you like the skin, which is a really pretty skin, right? I will say don't buy anything. It's not worth it. Those are like the only 2 packs I can't recommend buying because anything else, it's a fucking scam at this point right now. Right now. We'll wait, see if developers want to actually change things or not, but so far it doesn't look like it. That's it. That's gonna be for this video. Again, a really short one, just going over the reroll targets, going a little bit over the tier list, and you guys have once again the beginner's guide in the website explaining a little bit of the basic mechanics, how to the game just crashed, what to prioritize early on, and in my opinion, what characters you should be going and re-rolling for. That's it. Since the game crashed, I'm gonna be out for this video. As usual, we are live every single day. Links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool generates. I'll see you in the next one.